All right, if we take a look at this sample problem, hey, we could just base it solely on the congruent statement. So we could just make the statement that side ln, or distance ln, has to equal the corresponding distance, AW. Distance NC has to equal its corresponding distance, WD. And then CL has to equal its corresponding distance, dA. Okay. Since we're dealing with equality here, we could also say the measures of their angles, L, N, and C, are equal to the corresponding angles, A, W, and D. Okay. Again, the justification for this would either be definition of congruence or CPCTC. Okay, now, we could have also identified congruence. So ln is congruent to AW, segment NC congruent to WD, segment CL congruent to segment DA. The angles would also be congruent. And angle L would be congruent to angle A, angle N congruent to W, and angle C congruent to D. And we would justify these using the same two possible reasons, either definition of congruence or CPCTC, corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent.
Are there two things that would be equal but not congruent?
Let's see. It's possible for areas. Like if you had an area of a triangle equal to area of a square, they wouldn't be the same thing necessarily. Okay, and then finally it says sketch and label these. So again, you can label them and sketch them in the same orientation, which I would recommend, but I'm going to show you don't necessarily have to. So L, N, and C, I would recommend that you put A, W, and D so they are oriented in the exact same direction and order, but that's not necessary as long as you label them correctly. So if you say LN and AW, have to have the same number of tick marks. NC and WD have to have the same number of tick marks, and then LC and AD also. And what you, again, will normally see me do is I will label corresponding angles that are congruent using the same tick marks, the same number of tick marks as the sides opposite them. It's not a requirement. It's just a nice, easy way to confirm the alignment and corresponding nature of different elements.